Hello guys, and welcome back to Digital Studio Toolbox. If you are new, I am Sandra, the creator of Digital Studio Toolbox, where we talk about how to create the digital dollar. Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are still talking about, and we'll always be talking about, how to get your digital dollars by creating digital products to download for others. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about how to create a hyperlinked digital planner in Canva. Okay, so we are going to start out by typing in the search panel planner, and I am just going to pick something really simple. I'm not going to do a blank one. I would like to start from having notes, maybe. So let's just do, I just want to find a really simple one with notes on it. And I just might go back to the top and do that. Okay, here's one right here. We'll do that one. Okay. And it just gives you more options of different notes that you can use. And I am going to stick with that one, and we're going to go on and customize the template. Usually the template can be anywhere from 8.5 to 11 inches or 9.5 by 11 inches, okay? And this is the notes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a copy of that, okay? Because I am going to use this. This is going to be a part of my journal that I want to implement into it. And the rest I am going to actually delete because I want to have a blank page. Now the reason why I do this is because I don't know what's going on since Canva has upgraded so many things lately, but it's like it's getting difficult for me to get the sizes that I want and to get my platform set up to where I wanted the pages to be angled this way instead of in a video form. So that's for a whole nother day. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, let's get started. So what we're going to do is going to go over to Elements, and we're going to type in Spiral Notebook. Got too many P's there, guys. My keys have been sticking. And then you see they have the graphics. We'll go to See All, and I am going to pick the gold one. Right there, we are going to bring it over to the end. I'm going to stretch it out just a tad bit and bring it down evenly. I think we could do maybe just a little bit more. And bring it down some. Okay, perfect. Next, we're going to go back into Elements, and we're going to go into Shapes. And we are going to choose a square. And I'm going to line that square up, stretch it out, but you want to make sure that you leave space over here for your tabs. I am going to stretch it a little bit over the black part of the spiral, and I want to make sure that that is even. Click on it again, and we are going to position this back a bit. There we go. So it looks like it's a part of the spiral book. Okay? Now we're going to go over into Elements, and we're going to pick another shape, and I like the pill shape for the spirals, okay? But we are going to have to bring those down a little bit smaller. We're going to place them over here, and let's see how that element looks there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in on it, go up to the top. I'm going to get some text here. I'm going to try a really simple. I would choose a font. I don't want this one. I would choose a font that can be bold. That's just my preference. So let's try this one. This one here might be way too big, but let's just try it. And this one is going to be for January. Okay. And as you can see, this is perfect. This one here, I don't have to bold it because it's already bold enough. So I really do like that. Now we want to make sure that the text is behind this line because we're going to have to push this to the back. Okay. So I'm going to take that. Now there's several ways you can do that. You can move it to the back now or later, but we are going to have to duplicate that. So we're going to go ahead on and move the pill position to the back. Okay, great. Now, click off of it, click back on it. We are going to copy the entire pill and we are going to duplicate and we are going to line it up. And you leave a little bit of space and duplicate again, duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. We are going to want to do this about 12 or 13 times depending upon how much you're going to be adding to your planner. Okay, now as you can see, these are not lining up, so I'm going to have to go back in and line them up myself. I'm not sure. I think I might have too many, but that's okay. So let me go back in, and it seems like it started going out of whack right here, and I don't know why that is. Okay, so let's use our line to line everything up. Make sure that you also line up your wording, okay, your letters. Okay, that's even. Let's line that up. It's like so much goes on with it. Okay, and we want to line that one up. Okay, so I'm showing that these are lined up perfectly. Okay, so we are going to just take those back some, get it lined up, and okay, for the purpose of this video, you guys can do the lining up perfectly. I'm just going to try to line it up as quick as I can, just for the sake of the video. Okay. Okay, let's get these words lined up as well. Okay, so I'm going to pause it for a minute while I finish lining all this up. Okay guys, so now I have lined everything up to the best of my ability, and I have also changed the name, the months on each tab. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is copy all this and kind of like move it down together because it's not that even. There we go. And what I'm also going to do is just copy it one more time, with the exception of January because it's already been positioned, and I'm going to bring it towards the back. And as you can see, there we go. We have all our tabs in, and honestly guys, I can actually see where this is not even. So we're going to put them all together and move them in just a tad bit more. Okay, great. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to make 12 copies. Okay, so we're going to duplicate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's see, is that how many I need? Okay. let's make one more copy just in case. Okay, so now we have 13 copies. Now this is where the hyperlink takes place. What we're going to do is we're going to go back up. This right here, the first page, is what we're going to call, we're going to go to page 1 and we're going to call this our title page. And the next page is going to be January. The next page is going to be February. The next page is going to be March. Okay, and as you can see, each page needs to be named. And I'll pause for a minute and I'll fill out all those pages. One moment. Okay, guys, now this is where, like I was saying before, the hyperlink comes into effect, and you have to pay very close attention to what I'm doing so that you can understand how to create this hyperlink journal. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on the word Jan. Okay, you're going to click the 3 dots on the side. You're going to click link, and then you're going to go down to the bottom, and you know that's going to be January for that page. And that's done. Now, what you also want to do is not only hyperlink that page, but you want to hyperlink that tab, that button tab, because just in case they miss the word, even if they click on a tab, it's going to hyperlink. So you want to make sure everything is hyperlinked. You're going to do the same thing, and then you're going to click link, and then you're going to click January again. So that complete tab, everything is linked. And you're going to do it also for the next one. So this one here is February. We're going to go over to link. Okay, we're going to go to February, and we're going to click done. And we're going to hit the tab, and we're going to click the 3 dots again. We're going to click link, and then we're going to hit February. Okay, so we are going to hyperlink all of these all the way down, and just give me a moment, we'll be right back. Okay guys, so now all the tabs have been hyperlinked, and now what I'm going to do is go down here, and I am going to get rid of these hyperlinks because these tabs, because I want everything to be active. Okay, so I'm going to delete those. I'm going to delete these here. And guys, make sure when you're doing this that you take your time. I can see that mine are a little bit out of whack, but this is just for the sake of the video. When I make this for someone to use, believe me, it will be up to par. Okay. And we just want to make sure that each page is retroactive with the tabs. Okay, and I'm not going to go down and do every last one of these. We will be all day with this video. So, let's go up here. And we're going to do copy. We're going to group them just to be safe, just to make sure that, you know, we don't lose the connection. And then we're going to do, I'm going to do Command C for copy, and come down here and do a Command V, come down here, Command V, come down here, Command V, come down here, Command V, and let's see, come down here, Command V, here, Command V. Okay, and I know that I left off in June. No, July. Okay, so page 8. Okay, now even with this, I need to position this. We're going to make a copy of those again. Okay. Okay, here we go. Position them back. Another copy and back. And you can actually do this when you copy and paste them there, so that you don't have to do it separately, but to each his own. Okay, you can do it however you see, whichever makes you comfortable or make you move faster. Once you start making these journals and doing them over and over again, you will become more proficient in making them, as well as finding your own shortcuts to completing these journals. So if you will give me one moment, and I will finish adding the other journals to make them interactive. Okay, so be back in a moment. Okay guys, so now I have all my hyperlinks working and in good standing, and what I need to do is actually the ones that I did further at the bottom. I probably need to ungroup. Yeah, so I'm going to just ungroup those really quick. Sorry about that. Thought I did that off camera. I'm trying not to make the video too long, guys. Okay, now it's time for us to create a cover for our book. Now, do you want this color? I mean, you really don't have to choose that color. You can go into Elements, choose a background, and let's see. You could choose whatever background you like. Let's just say for time, we're going to choose a cloud background. And I am actually going to stretch this completely across here. Wait a minute, this one might not be as interactive as I like. Let's see. Honestly, I think I should have done in my elements is actually use a frame. Let's see if I could have used a frame, if that would have worked better. And do the frame, stretch it down. That way, no matter what I put in there, and then I'm also going to position that frame to the back, which makes a lot more sense. I'm going to pull up one of my designs of one of these cute little girls that I created in AI. And this is just my own personal design. You can do whichever one you like. Okay. Oh, that's so adorable. Okay, and I am going to actually fade it out some. I feel like it's too vibrant, too much. And what I am going to do also is get rid of, click off, get rid of this background because it's actually showing through. There we go. Now I don't want it to be so transparent to the fact that I am seeing the tabs. So let's do that. Okay, now I am going to go back into Elements, and I am going to pick, I'm going to pick this here that has the little curves. Okay, and let's get a color that complements the journal. Okay, we'll go with that. And we'll pick a font. Let's see. We're going to start with this one, but I think I'm definitely going to change it. And it's, let's see, I don't even know whether, my font comes in so darn tiny. Look at that. I'm going to put that right there. But we're going to change that color to white. Okay, here we go. And Let's find a better text for that. You know, I actually like that, but not for that one. Let me duplicate that. And we'll just put in my okay. I kind of like that one better. And then we'll change this font to that seemed to be so big and bold. Okay, so, and we also want to include a calendar. So we're going to go into Elements. We're going to write in Calendar. I'm sorry, you're going to Designs and Calendar. And now I am going to get a simple calendar, which is going to be this one. Let's see. We're going to choose this one here. What we're going to do is actually go here. And we're going to make another page. And then we are going to insert that calendar. What we're going to do is make sure that this calendar has no date. Okay. That way, let's undo that. What we're going to do is zoom in. We want the calendar to be a kind of like an evergreen calendar. And that way you can fill in how you want the dates to be. We're going to take all the numbers out of the calendar. Okay. So we'll pause just for a minute while I do that. Okay guys, I did choose another calendar template. Just keep in mind that anytime you use something for Canva, you need to switch it up and change it and add your own elements to it, because you can't use directly the design that's being used in Canva, just for future references. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this one, like I did with the other one again, I'm going to make this calendar just non-dated, okay? And then we'll just put an underline under there so that they can put in which date they want, okay? As a matter of fact, I really don't like that at all. So let's take all that out, and we're going to just put year. And then do underline. Okay. And let's get rid of that. Okay. Now we're also going to take these numbers out. Let's see. Get those out. Okay guys, so I did remove all the flowers. All the dates, so that this will be a journal that you can use year after year. And I also wanted to add my own element to it. So what I did was actually bring in a nice flower. And what I'm going to do is make it really, really transparent. Okay? And also, what you're going to do is you want to copy everything. Make sure that everything is copied. Let's bring it down so I can capture that entire page. Do it again. Copy everything. And I want to actually group it. I don't know why it's not letting me group it. Okay. Now what you're going to do is when you go back up to the top, once we hit January, we want to change this to white. And when you hit white, it's going to say change all. means we're going to change them all at one time. Control V. Okay. And it is positioned. And I want to make sure, just move the January over a little bit. And then we do all that for every last month, the 12 months of the year. Alright guys, so now we're almost finished with our undated calendar, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take notes and add it to each calendar month. Behind each month, I'm just going to add some notes, like that there, so that all our each month has notes that we can use. Let's see, I don't have one for November, so let's add that. Now, they can add this themselves because it is digital and it can be done like that, but I just wanted to do it for the effects of everything. Okay, so now we're just going to go back, and I am going to take this out. Why? Because it actually does not match. I'm sorry. I am going to just go in and put in a go back into Elements, and I am going to cover this box and just get rid of it, honestly. Delete the image. Yeah, we're really not putting anything in it. And I'm bringing it all the way down. Position. Back. Okay, and then we're going to go back to Elements. I'm just going to add this really cute. And I'm going to position this a little bit back too, because I want to go behind. Perfect, 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 perfect. And maybe get some colors that will complement this a little bit better. I like that one. Okay. Alright guys, now we're finished. We are going to download this journal, and we're going to use PDF standard. Okay, and it has 25 pages, and we are going to just download. We're going to wait for that to download. Okay, it has downloaded. We're going to go in, and here it is here. Open it up in PDF form, and there it is. And when you click on it, it brings you to each month. Okay, and there you go. You have your interactive hyperlinked journal that you've created in Canva. From 9 to 5 to Digital Drive. Hey guys, are you ready to break free from corporate America? Discover how to turn your knowledge into a profitable digital business with our free, easy-to-follow guide. Whether you're a stay-at-home mom or a carpenter, we'll show you the ropes. Download our free guide now and start your journey to digital success.